It's your boy Vic. I'm recording in my dining room currently at the moment. TLS 94, aka my boy Tim. He's not here right now. It's storming really bad down here. It's gonna be like a storm for like 3 days straight or something like that. Hershey Park flooded. Almost town's almost flooding. It's we're getting flood warnings and so on and so forth. But I live in the Harrisburg area, so I don't have to worry about that. So any of my friends that live out in the areas that are flooding, I hope you guys are all safe and stay above water, please. And anyways, guys, enough about that. Let's get into this deck profile. Today I'm bringing you Gem-Knights, which I think are still very relevant. They can still FTK. A lot of people, take it for granted and whatnot, but it's not even just about the fact that the deck needs to FTK. The deck doesn't need to FTK. You can actually OTK your opponent with the deck as well. It is still very functional. Yeah, hand traps do hurt it, but as long as you're able to chain your moves right, you're all good. It's all about proper chaining and so on and so forth. Chaining out your opponent, that way they don't ash the wrong card and so on and so forth. Droll does hurt. But other than that, if you have Call by the Grave, you're good. But anyways, guys, enough about that. Let's get into this 2018 deck profile on Gem-Knights of the May 2018, I believe, ban list. Let's get it. Boom. Boom, baby. Let's get it. Main deck, which is monsters. 27 monsters, 13 spells, 15 cards extra deck, of course, with the Gem-Knight Phantom Quartz on top, guys. Anyways, let's get into this. First off, my favorite Gem-Knight. Everybody usually does it in different order, but this is my favorite Gem-Knight. Gem-Knight Obsidian. He is my favorite one out of them all, hands down. This card's sent from your hand to the graveyard. You can target one level 4 lower normal monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target. I have 2 targets in this deck that could be special summoned back by Gem-Knight Obsidian. But let's get back into it. He's just like, basically for me, he's a combo extender. You can go into, you're able to link a lot easier or even fuse a lot easier once he, you fuse him off and you have a target engraved to choose from to special summon back. So next up, Block Dragon. Now everybody's also forgetting, Block Dragon, besides the fact that, everybody's like scared because of the fact that, oh, he gets back 3 rock type, searches 3 rock types from your deck that level equal, all their levels equal up to 8. All 3 of them equal up to 8, I apologize. But also for the fact that when he's on field, rock type monsters cannot be destroyed except by battle when he's on field. So you can't Raigeki the field, you can't even Darkhold the field as long as he's present on field. Now to continue on, 2 Gem Armadillo. I was running 3, but to put in Called by the Grave into this deck, I had to take out 1 card. Well, actually, to put 2 cards in the deck, I had to take out one of these cards and another card and so on and so forth. But Gem Armadillo is good, but I think that, even though he is a Stratos, basically for the Gem-Knights, it kind of sucks just to normal summon him sometimes just to go into a play. So I do play him at 2. I have the 3rd one sided, but let's get back into this. 3 Gem-Knight Garnets. Of course, you guys, everyone knows Garnet. My other choice for my normal monster is actually Gem-Knight Lapis, just in case if I do want to FTK my opponent. Continuing on, 2 Lazulis. I don't have a 3rd. I'm working on getting a 3rd, guys. Work with me, man. I got those Dragonic Diagrams and Cards of the Demise that, work with me. Now from the engines that I do run, Parted Plant Engine, 3 Lone Fires, 3 Scorpio, and I'm running 1 Cobra. The reason I'm running 1 Cobra is because sometimes drawing into him is actually really bad, and he's basically like a real hard brick in this deck. Usually like everybody's like, oh, Brilliant Fusion, drawing Garnet, that's a brick. Well, for me, drawing Cobra as a brick. So I'm playing him at 1, and that was actually discussed between me and 3 stacks of why to only run 1 Cobra. And check out his Gem-Knight deck profile on his channel if you have not already, guys. If you have not already also subscribed to my boy 3 stacks, check his channel out, Team Kings of Games. He comes up with very dope, innovative content. His deck profiles, he comes up with them left and right, left and right, left and right, guys. You gotta check it out. You gotta check it out. Don't listen to what I say. Check it out for yourself and see with your own eyes what he can come up with. Now for the next engine, of course, the Rescue Rabbits. Now for the cards that only I'm running, nobody else is really running, but you know, this is basically a tech of my choice. Heroic Challenger Assault Halberd. Everybody's doing Thousand Blades. I like Assault Halberd because technically he still is a Cyber Dragon also. You know, if you have him in hand, you can also just special summon him out and so on and so forth. Personally, that's just my choice. Everybody else, you know, choose what you want. You can go with Thousand Blades. Thousand Blades is also a good choice. I don't have Thousand Blades. I have Assault Halberd though, so 1 Goblinderberg. Also, you know, learned this tech choice from 3 stacks. I mean, a lot of test plays, this card came into clutch. He's just really freaking good. And of course, the last one of Crystal Rose. That's all 27, guys. Now to go into the spells. Of course, Brilliant Fusion. I only have 2 Gem-Knight fusions. I cannot get a 3rd one. I plan on getting a 3rd one though. But for now, my choice is Absorb Fusion. For other reasons, also, when you activate Absorb Fusion, you can add a Gem-Knight card from your deck to your hand. Then you can apply the effect of, you know, to fusion summon. The one thing with this is that when you fusion summon, you can fusion summon Gem-Knight fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion material monsters on it from your hand or your side of the field. So basically, you're banishing them. And it is a once per turn card, so that's kind of a good thing. I don't always play that right away. It's also like kind of like a late game extender. If I'm missing a card, I will use it. But you know, if I had a 3rd Gem-Knight fusion, guys, I would play a 3rd Gem-Knight fusion over that. Next up is 3 Unexpected Dies, 3 Call by the Graves, and also 1 Foolish. 13 spells. Now to continue on to the extra deck. 2 Gem-Knight Phantom Quartzes, the Link Monster, the Extender. This guy is a game changer. He made Gem-Knights back to the beauty that they are. No lie. 1 Link Spider, because you know you are playing normal monsters as well. 1 Mrs. Radiant to beef up your Earth monsters, which basically the majority of the deck itself is Earth monsters. Now for my other ones, Nightmare Goblin, Cerberus, Phoenix, and my last Link monster, Firewall. I decided to do a Nightmare twist into this deck because, you know, basically to extra link out my opponent. Not only that, but they do provide draw power and also protection and sorts for the Link monsters, which is why, you know, I have Firewall Dragon, but so on and so forth. Now to continue on, I won the MX Saber Invoker, which is why I'm playing Heroic Challenger Excalibur. It's a special summon Excalibur from deck after you go into MX Saber Invoker, and then from there go into Mrs. Radiant. Now continuing on, 2 Gem-Knight Lady Lapis Lazuli. I apologize, guys, if you hear the rain in the background. It is pouring. 1 Seraphonite, 1 Zirconia, 1 Master Diamond, and 1 Lady Brilliant Diamond. Personally, if I had a 2nd Zirconia, I'd play a 2nd Zirconia, but I haven't found anybody that's trying to move it. Now to go into my side deck that I run with this deck. I run different choices than most people do when it comes down to Gem-Knights. I made my own. Every deck that I do is my own variant one way or another, and how I play it. I play more of a brutish force in a sense, but a lot of people don't think it makes sense. But hey, it is what it is. one Gem-Knight Ruby. A lot of people don't play Gem-Knight Ruby, but it basically requires Garnet and another Gem-Knight monster, which you're using nothing but Gem-Knights anyways. And most of the time you will see Garnet or your special summoning them back with Obsidian anyways. So you can more than half the time make this monster anyways. Curious, the Lightsworn Dominion, Proxy Dragon, Trigate Wizard, Clara and Rashka for when you face the secret village of the spellcasters, field spell. You go into this to basically make sure that you're able to make plays, because if you get hit with the field spell, that kind of hurts. It doesn't hurt, but it also slows down your fusion summoning, which is why I do side this. One Nightmare Mermaid, Guy Saber the Lightning Shadow, Soul Charge, 3 Denkos, 2 Zaphions, Grand Soil the Elemental Lord, and my last Gem Armadillo. That sums up my deck profile, guys. I could have better choices. I'm working on getting better cards. I still only have one raw sphere mode, but I couldn't find it currently at the moment. I threw the deck together to bring out content for you guys as quick as possible. Lately I haven't been able to find it anyways, but for me this deck is as optimal as it gets. I like to think outside the box when it comes down to other plays for anything. You know, I'm not concerned about anything when it comes down to facing my opponents. I just take every game as fun and as competitive as I can. Starting to take things more seriously. Also, guys, I'm going to going to recording footage from other stores. I'm going to be traveling here and there every once in a while to get different footage from other stores, such as stores from Lancaster and basically a lot of the different stores in Pennsylvania, just so you guys can check it out. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching my content. Thank you guys for being subscribers. Thank you guys for keeping me going and keeping the movement going. You know, I have a lot of things I want to record about. There's some things I want to discuss with you guys eventually. I'm gonna be doing a video on that. But hey, I apologize for as loud as the rain is. This is so loud. But anyways, guys, till next time, guys. Peace.